So I wanted to create a short video about avoiding plagiarism in your final projects. As you know, plagiarism is a pretty big deal, especially at your level. And I just wanted to help you avoid it, especially when you're working in group projects. First of all, for your assignment, all of your assignments, how they're uploaded in Canvas, are going to go straight into turnitin.com. The purpose of turnitin.com is that you can see the percentage or the amount of your work that looks very similar to other work and actually where those sources come from. So what I would recommend is I'm going to open this up early for you to submit it so that you can submit your presentations and a Word version of your presentations as well as just your final projects. And when you upload it, whoever uploads it, make it your responsibility to actually go and check that document to see how much overlap there is between your document and potentially other sources. Especially when you're working in group projects, you have less control over who puts what on the slides. Make sure that you also cite the correct source for your information. So take a look at your work. If you see that there's a lot of overlap, look at the percentage, go back and paraphrase the information that looks too similar to other sources. Also, do not use direct quotes. The only time it's really useful for using direct quotes, or when it's, I guess, appropriate, is if you're quoting a poem, a music lyric, or in the case of our public health projects, that you are communicating a text or like a conversation you've had with a community partner. Other than that, just don't use direct quotes. Again, direct quotes, even if cited appropriately, using quotation marks and then including the author, the authors, the year, and the page number you pulled it from, or the website, just don't use that. Just paraphrase, 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 paraphrase. Paraphrase and cite your source. And if you have kind of a question as to, well, how much overlap looks like too much overlap? If you've got 3 or more words, oh, by the way, my cat's coming to join us. I don't know if you can see him. If you see about 3 or 4 words in the same order as the original text that you're using, then it's too close to the original text. Unless it's like a phrase or an organization and you can't split up the name, right? So like Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, you can't reword that, and by using the title of the organization and the proper noun, you're not plagiarizing. So don't worry about like calling it, I don't know, like a disease prevention program or organization. Instead, just call a proper noun a proper noun. However, just in general, if you see like same 3 or 4 sentences, 3 or 4 words in a row, just go back and paraphrase. And one way that you could get practice doing that is pretend like you're teaching that information to a colleague, right? Like if you were to teach information that you just learned to another person without using the exact same words that came from the original text, how would you conversationally, while still being professional, how would you teach that person that information? So that's just some ways. If all else fails, also ask me. Say, hey, I'm not really sure how to put this. I really want to make sure our group avoids plagiarism. What's a good way to paraphrase this? And I'd be more than welcome to help you. Just let me know when I can help and how, and I'm happy to. So you can email me, ASU students. I want to make sure. I know this is going on my public YouTube channel, but ASU students in my courses, you're welcome to email me or message me through Canvas, and I'd be more than happy to help you work on wording if you need help. If you want me to review anything for you, just take a cursory look through it, I'd be happy to do that too. So so here's one short video on avoiding plagiarism. I'll make others about searching Google Scholar very soon.